This is Caribbean Vibes.
Mother of our firstborn king conceived her first offspring, gave birth in Holy Land to this giant of a man. This is how she played her part by giving us a star. History books will all now show how much to her we owe. Maria. Maria. Sing Hosanna for King. In the highest let us sing. Maria, 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 Maria. He is our Savior. Let's anoint his head with oil and serenade our firstborn boy.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
With some frankincense and myrrh, the wise men went to her. They departed their own way, avoiding Herod as they say. Then Mary fled the land to Egypt, child in hand, avoiding Herod all the way, who destroyed children as they play. Maria. Maria. Sing Hosanna for King. In the highest let us sing. Maria, 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 Maria. He is our Savior. Let's anoint his head with oil and serenade our firstborn boy.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox
Now the
Smith.
story goes to show the hardship mothers undergo by preserving her firstborn.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Shown
Well, I wasn't expecting me early, eh?
even to the very end.
Nice. I'm not sure people to hail at all, no.
And now all is said and done.
Hey, Desmond, you first one look on, man. Good morning to you, Nancy.
We become
Basdio, 007, what's up? Jelly and John, good morning. Wendy and John. Carmen, good morning to you. Do that, Mohan, good morning.
Maria.
Hey, the old Brady Bunch. Y'all on early, eh? I'm sure you ain't him now.
In the highest let us sing.
Hey, go Mati.
Maria, Maria, Maria.
Rampol, good morning. Hey, Cindy Mohan, good morning to you.
He is our Savior.
Ramona Singh, a pleasant good morning.
His head with oil.
Primraj, good morning to you. Samantha, good morning, Dress School.
Boy.
Dress School, you sure with this? You could battle, boy. Oh, God. Let's be watching you there, you know. I doesn't want to say booby call. You know, they will say, look, I encourage and look, I this, I that. You know, my name, I name easy to call. And I remember Kendrick had the radar on me too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendrick Passadi had the radar on me, remember?
Very important.
Andy, I'm watching you, Andy.
We got to remember.
Kendrick, what going on? You ain't telling me what going on with these states, eh? What going on? What happened? Trump sticking or what?
We should give praises.
No, Andy. Andy, don't get happen. We don't have those access out there, man. For nothing, Andy. We are going in, Andy. Rosa. Hey, Sharon Prasad, good morning to you. Yeah, Pingala Mohan, good morning.
Maria.
Gloria, How you going, love?
Talking in the highest, let us sing. Maria, 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 Maria. He is our Savior. Let's anoint his head with oil.
Yeah, that Gloria.
And serenade our postponed boy.
Say she name is Estella. Escala. Escala. Yeah. How are you going, girl? Where do you done pour for the Christmas already? The grandchildren, everybody buy you one thing or what? All who want already, all done pour for the Christmas? Kabul! How are you going, partner? Hey, Stanford Thomas, good morning. Hey, Jamasi Pasara, pleasant good morning to you. Chandra Benjamin, good morning. Hey, Tara Brandon. Morning to you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Azad, morning.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
Hey, Jama, you done pour your house. What? Afrina Mohammed.
Conceived her first
Morning, morning. Today's your birthday.
holy land.
Where the hell, girl?
To this giant of a man.
Good morning to the Ground Report crew and all locked on. Have a blessed day. Andy, today is my birthday. I am thanking Allah for blessing me to see another wonderful year with good health and strength. Very good, very good. A happy birthday to you, Hafrina. Mohammed, may you live to see many more birthdays. And you are one of the markers on the wall of the Ground Report. A couple of you all well. When I go into here, it's so breaking and so nice to see people cling together in this type of way. And it's greatly appreciated. Fighting for country, fighting to live better. Bobby, morning. Zebrangania, morning to you. Joanne, morning. Angela, Lochan, morning. No, Andy. I started to put away today. Oh, shucks, girl. I was on my machine all the time. Well, here's a seamstress. Here's so one thing. Today you start up over, boy. What's Saturday, Tuesday, girl? Christmas is Thursday. What's use one of them with his finished poet Christmas Day or something, or girl? Hey, Gloria, tell me now. You start a poet today, you know? Oh, God. Yeah. That my mama mother and them two, man. Them point real late. You know, you see, sometime at least 2 weeks before the Christmas, a month. Everything must be done poet. And then we must be able to jot back. Only know that, just, jot back what she sorry, so take a little sip. Put on a nice little movie, you understand? Enjoy the Christmas now, boy. You them will wait until Christmas Day to boil the ham and all kind of bacchanal thing, or? Oh, God. So nobody can really interfere with nothing there until the place boy. So if you don't buy up all your thing and all them kind of thing they so do your cake, everything they so you just have everything there, your pastel, everything they just pour away. And nothing can function until you don't pour away. I remind my grandmother and mother them, boy. Oh, good boy. Well, they must put early, let people enjoy at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks, jot back. Place well put away. Remember that will be this wait for the Christmas to clean up and when you walk in the castle so it looking nice. Like, oh, good. No matter even if it's Azar, Khan, morning. Kamati, morning. Nigel Black, morning. Wayne Harris, morning. I don't tell Carmen morning already. Do that to all of them. Yeah. Jillian, morning. Who I miss? Gloria. Yeah, morning. Rupert. Morning. Dave. Yeah, morning. Yeah, right, ballet, morning. Hara. Ragudanan, morning. Well, Zibrangani don't tell them morning this, I miss nothing. Sheldon Roach, morning. Right, I miss nobody. Only up early. You see, I up early. You see, play people now coming home because they know they're like, he don't start until half fast anyhow, and all kind of thing. I know I done up so long. Romona sing morning. Cindy Mohan morning. The O'Brady bunch I don't tell them morning. I'm just going back quick to see if I miss anybody now. Look, Desmond, and he's the first one. Look on still there. They have chat inside of disappear yet. That had reached at 100 to start to disappear. Chup, chup. So look, everybody still there. 007, everybody, yeah. Jamasi Pasad, I ain't miss nobody, man. Bobby. Daiwa Gangu. Morning. And then Joanne the Rambertan. Joanne Rambertan, morning. Sheldon Roach holiday, morning. Dave, man. Angela. Yeah, look, she agreed, man, Angela. Angela, you don't pour away and everything and done chat back since last 2 weeks, chilling out, sipping on this, chilling out of that, relaxing and thing. There your partner know the Angela. Sherry, in fact, Sherry saying morning. Is that Sherry now? I think I saw that see Sherry and sometime. Zamid, Mohammed, morning. Cindy Mohan, all them done. Noreen Harrigan, Dave and Deborah, a pleasant good morning to you all. Only I hope only calling Dave and Deborah. Eh? I wonder if only today what? Wednesday. No, today Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. The sale going on till Christmas Eve all here. So come on, don't forget to give Dave and Deborah a call. Get your things, man. Get your things. Make sure give them a call. I feel I'll call them today to find out how things going. If we people doing the just cause. Sheryl Lee, morning. Frank Andy Babulal, morning. Sukdev Duki, morning. Ral Pasad, morning. Don Harilal, morning. Oh, sir. How the morning start off peaceful and nice.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
Mother of our firstborn king conceived her first offspring, gave birth in Holy Land to this giant of a man. This is how she.
Hey, Pandit Paramaraj, morning to you.
By
Imam Kazim, morning to you too.
history books will all now show how much to how we owe. Maria.
Yeah, people coming down with the virus. So she say yes, Andy. Meaning Angela finish. She say yes, Andy. I'm watching Lifetime Christmas movies, boy. Come down with the virus. Good thing I finish. which is she's finished doing her work. Joel R. Hazel, morning.
Let's anoint his head with oil and serenade our firstborn boy.
Raquel, morning.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
With some frankincense and myrrh.
Yes, yes.
And to her,
I is a pundit.
they departed.
I'm a imam. I'm a pastor.
Avoiding Herod,
I'm a priest. I'm a bishop.
we flee the land.
I'm God's child.
To Egypt, child in hand.
One of them, all of us are.
All the way who destroy children as they play. Maria.
And I respect everybody religion.
Sing Hosanna for King. In the highest, let us sing. Maria, 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 Maria. He is our Savior. Let's anoint his head with oil and serenade our firstborn
Aye. Here where you asking me. Andy Rowley is the devil's son, ain't?
to show.
Royal Prasad, I know God. We all are God's children. I know we're going with Rowley head. He heading too good.
Her light
But I can't say that, boy. I can't say that one, boy. Eh. But then my gods and them, my gods, we one God. You know, many religions. You know, but don't vex. But then you go, no. Somehow, yeah, boy. Rowley come out like, to me, come across like a devil child, boy. You know, and that many people is come across devil children. All of us God's children, including Rowley, yeah? All of us is God's children, but he, like Satan, they take a certain part of he quick. Yeah, boy. The way how that man operate with these people in this country. He's a wicked man. Nigel George, morning. Bujam John, morning, a little late. Roseman, morning, a little late. Nancy, Basdio, morning. Primrose, I tell you morning already. Yeah, I am seeing all the early birds. Morning to all. But you see earliest, you know, Azad Khan. Yeah, you see all this. Ralph Ramlal, morning.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
Michael Khan, morning. Mala, morning. Michael Scotland, morning. Only late. Look at the now seeing all the name they watch. Davika Balkaran, morning. Bernadette, morning. Marilyn Sitaran, morning. Anne-Marie Amin, morning. Matilda Rhodes, a pleasant good morning. My baby, morning. Teacher Balmain, morning. KFC, Miss Santa Cruz, Miss Roadbrook, all who look on. A pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. See, all they look on, all they shock. Normally, all they say, Naz Ali and Mr. Ali, morning. Naz and Mr. Ali, morning. Vidu. Yeah, Vidu, Samaru, morning. Farmer Kane, Farmer, morning. Colin. Yes, Colin, morning. Yeah, morning. All of them no long locking on. Everybody done on long time and all they said see well how long the program start off. Jesse. Morning, Jesse. All of them no locking on. Krishna. Morning. Leon Charles. All of them no locking on. Nah, but meanwhile, they're looking on the. Let me look to get on with some headliners and take my first. Yeah, take my first Let me take my first call for the morning from one of the earliest bird this morning. Early bird this morning, man. Please come, eh? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A pleasant good morning to you, caller. What area are you calling from? And what's on your front burner this Claxton Bay? And what's on your front burner this morning? What interfere with your mind? What trending that, or not trending that you believe supposed to trend? What's your thoughts? Give me an idea. Where are you at? What's your thoughts this morning? Whether it be geopolitics, whether it be local, whether it be the PNM, whether it be the politics and the whole, what's your thoughts this morning?
My thoughts this
your
morning,
front burner, yeah, your front burner. What's your front burner?
It's a nice season. Place is very cool and calm this Christmas. And I must say to all the early birds, I seeing you all you up and ready, right? Nice to see all you tuning in already so early.
But I said you earlier than them. But go ahead.
Them just be earlier than me. Them just be earlier than me most of the time. Yeah.
Oh,
and let me tell you something. Enjoy the Christmas. Know how it's going. Be careful on the road. Be careful with all the shopping, right? Be careful of all the surroundings because all I know how it's going. Trinidad is still a nice place.
How you find the
Don't let the meat.
But go ahead, don't let it, go ahead, I will ask you after. You were saying don't let the media, don't let something.
Yeah, don't let certain medias and things off track your head, because that is what they be doing for years. Me, I had to go through that. Everybody big on their sense, they know what I'm talking about. Just stay focused, right? Just stay focused, and everybody have a brain. We know what is wrong and we know what is right.
What do you think about the politics at this point in time in Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, right now, the politics is really Tobago. The focus is on the PHA election.
All right.
Right? And all I wanted to say to the PNM, they could have given me all that money because for the nomination now, because all of them going to get licks.
Whoa.
Right? I was there recent, and I must say to the THA and the workers, their culture is totally different from Trinidad. Watch at the place. I toured Tobago in one day, right? And I only checked 6 potholes in that island, that way I went. Right? 6 potholes. And I was staying right in Scab. Well, Crown Point, to be exact. Less than 5 minutes walk from the airport. And here now, watch the pavement. The height of a pavement is 1 foot. Right? Watch people yard. Watch people property. It's straight. Nobody is taking 1 inch and 2 inch and coming out on the road. I stand up on the pavement and I see a man stop. So I want to know what he stopped for. It's because he thought I going to cross. That's the difference. People in Trinidad need to follow that. Don't be hurry. Don't be hurry. You're going to reach one day. Right? And the politics in Tobago will let me get it straight. They don't want to hear that fella. They don't want to see that fella they call Keith. Don't talk his name and you could get licks. Don't mention it. The people don't want to hear that, man. Take what I'm telling you. I just only mentioned that name and about 6 people hear me and they turn around and watch me. I had to stay quiet. The good thing I have a few fellas around me when I went on that line. Right? Because where I went, it was the credit union month, which is in October, all the credit union in Trinidad and Tobago, they just have a credit union month, which is October. It is be a big celebration. It is we just go to a venue in Trinidad at the opening, closing is be in Tobago. So we are the closing in Tobago, right? And the politics there is like, I'm glad my partner Duke supporting the family. Right? That is a big plus. Fairly young, and he go learn. He go learn from the elders. Nobody is perfect. No one is perfect. We will never be perfect. I have a lot of faults and mistakes. I does make mistakes, just like you, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Everybody. And you cannot please everybody. Jesus cured 10 lepers, and there's only one come back and tell him thanks. So who is you and me, Andy? Huh?
That's true.
You understand? So the politics in Tobago, it's going to be very close. 15 votes, 21 votes, just like in Trinidad, right? It was close. 100,000 people stay away from the PNM and did not vote. So we want to go down that road. You know why and I know why.
Yes,
It happened,
yes.
right?
Yes, yes.
So let me leave that right there. We have to talk that off the air. Well, it may not be this year. It could be next year.
Nice, nice.
But we watching all the PNM tried in that last THA to shift boundaries, to shift polling division. They still get licks. They tried in Trinidad thinking that, hey, we're changing 5 constituencies, but really and truly, the 16 constituencies was affected. When I work out the thing, I saw 26 seats. I never wrong so fine politics, the results. Take what I'm telling you. I out here since 1988. A founding member, Club 88, then we formed the UNC. Right? I hold 2 positions one time, right? On 2 different executives, Sando, East and West, when you couldn't find nobody to form an executive in those days. And I accompanied one UNC councillor in San Fernando City Corporation in 1989. He had to hide and duck to go in that corporation to do his work. Right? And let me tell you, I don't have to be out there to campaign. It has social media now. That is powerful. And with this THA, after the election, you can see all the bacchanal on Andy. I might see in Tobago, who knows, before the 12th. We doesn't know.
Yeah,
You understand?
I will be touching down after. Yes,
Yeah.
go in and just check 1 or 2
All of we had a touchdown because here what? With this PNM, they kill this country. They send it down to the dregs. You know, the 29th of April, when I open my back door, me ashamed to tell you, I have pictures still. If you see how my poetry bloom that morning, and the place calm, you feel a difference in the atmosphere, right? If you see how that pui flowers, and the pui yellow, right? Me talking about politics here, but that was the reality. And the place just calm. Everybody feel a relief. I sure you feel a relief on the 29th. Eh, Andy?
Yep.
Likewise, everybody. And let me tell you, Rome did not build in one day. It's going to take this government time. Right? In America, you hear what they say in America? What you could do for the country is not what the country could do for you. Huh? That is what people in this country, Trinidad, need to start to pull their weight. Don't depend and wait on a handout to do something and by there, but I me forget that rubbish. Pick it up. Clean your place. Clean your environment. You know, I look for paper all in Crown Point, in that beach. Oh no, that beach clean. People could go and bathe with a relief of our mind, the scenery. You know, it clean. If you see how people taking pride in doing their jobs across the, don't mind a man cleaning a toilet we cleaning the car park by the beach there. They're taking pride. The place spick and span. Not 100%, but you know what I'm talking about, better than Trinidad. People need to go out there and pull their weight. And when you pull your weight, Andy, your money have value. You go see how to spend it. But when you see you get the gesso, you blow it away. Right? And we're going back to the politics really, yeah? You see that 13 seat? It could be very close. PNM they may win one, by default. But the gears up to get some licks, eh?
Yeah.
And that will be the end. That will be the end of the last THA chairman, Ansel Dennis. That might be the last of he will be history.
But I don't think it was he that lose CC too. So it's one person,
Yeah.
person that remains standing. But we go find out
Right.
them Tobagonian go organize and they go call in. But as that boy,
Them Tobagonian, different thinking to we, you know.
Yeah.
Different, you know.
We Tobago brothers.
And let me tell you,
sisters. Yeah, go ahead.
if I didn't have an affiliation here in Trinidad, right? At my age, I would have go there and relax from now and cool myself and wind down. I good. I happy and contented. But as I say, if I didn't have affiliation here, you know, a lot. I just had $2,000, right? $2,000, which means there's twins, right?
Yeah.
So you know what's going on now? I have to be around. There's only a year. So I have to be around now. So that's how it is. So that's my little contribution. And all the best to all the early birds, as I say. Always be earlier than me, but I just get up early this morning now, as usual. And try to tune on before everybody, you know. I try to beat back some early, but that's how it is be. So all that we locked on now, I seen the regular faces, that is very good. The encouragement, keep your program going. Yes, have a very nice program. And here what? For the last 2 weeks, Andy, you're playing real nice music anymore.
Yeah. But the one
Real
man,
nice
but
music. That'll wake you up.
But one man before he called, he said, and he said on voice, the rapper pam, man, me want to hear no rapper pam. Yeah, the man get on by.
As I tell you, Jesus cured 10 lepers, fella, and there's only one come back and tell him thanks. So who is he? Don't study he. You can't take on them. You'll get grey like me. I just had to dye my hair every week. So nice chatting with you all on the program. Any more questions, ask me. I'm ready anytime.
Nah, we good day. But thanks so much for your contribution, Mr. Azar Khan, man. Thanks so much.
And thanks for having me on the program. At least I get through this morning. That is nice.
Yes.
So as I say, keep up all the good work on this real media.
Boy.
Always be having very interesting, you know.
Yeah, but what about you're not like this lady who still no point away. Some of my people and them tell me they no point away. You done jet back and done poe and chilling out.
Long time. As December reach, I just relaxing here, you know. I just phasing through. That's it with me. I done ready already, and my house always clean. I just clean like at least 3 times per year. And I only living on a small piece of land, which is half acre. I alone live on that.
Oh, and watch Uncle Breeze. Uncle, I don't know that Uncle Breeze, but I uncle. Uncle say 2 twins is 4, bro. So you have a twin or you have 2 twins? Because it's 4 children or 2?
No. One twin, which is 2.
All right.
One twin, which is 2, sir.
Yes,
if I make a mistake here? Yeah. I say if I make a mistake here, but my family is a family with twins. I have a set of cousin. There's 23 children, and out of the 23, 8 was twins. All the rest is single, and they're from Princestown. 8 twins, and that's 16 children, and all the rest is single to make 23. I just a start. So that is my goal for the year. So my hand tie up here now right now with these kids on them. So you know.
Wow.
how it is be with these children. Yeah.
Well, all right, partner. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, you enjoy the rest of the year.
Yeah. No,
And more to come.
we all
And more to come.
We on till tomorrow. We go until Christmas Eve.
Okay, all right. And then when you coming back on?
We may let us still come back on before the new year and thing. It's based on trying to put. Remember, we have the other house that trying to put together now. They preparing for mainstream again now.
Okay, so you might come back on the 29th, which is Monday.
Yeah, or we might jump back on the 27th, 28th, 29th, and go till it maybe go till the.
Well, the 27th and 28th is Saturday and Sunday, you know.
Well, based on how it go, we might need here we till the 5th.
January 5th, that's the first working day in the year,
Right.
actually.
And first day of school back and thing, boom.
All right.
First day on TV4.
We gonna miss your day.
First day on
No,
TV,
yeah, we gonna.
on 91.1, everything.
Yeah, but we gonna miss you on this program if you cut me off and we might forget your day, you know.
No.
So you have to
I'm moving
keep on the ball.
I'm moving without our social media because when we had no radio, social media kept us alive with all of you. When we had no radio, then boom, we get back a little mainstream TV, LA TV with Gael. Social media kept us alive. And Gael thing. And then now, you know, we will be both social media and TV and radio. And all who was missing Digicel will get us on the Digicel network. They'll get us on the B Mobile network. Remember, it's government. So we on all Amplia, Flow, everything. Green Dot, everything. All the networks we are locked onto.
Okay, all right. Thanks for letting me know now. Because I was wondering and I was looking up for you all just recently again. So thanks for letting me know which.
So we'll be back on 91.1 FM. 91 Talk City 91.1 FM. And we also will be on Trinidad and Tobago TV4.
Right, Channel 4.
Channel 4. Yeah, bring some content in. Remember, it just day. So you bring some content to it.
And I want to say salam to one of my good Muslim brother here, they call David Naked. He's a man of his word. That man, if he tell you something and he make a promise here, the man does keep it. Since I know him, I have a little interaction with him, and the man keeps his promises so far, well, with me, right? And I must say big up to David Naked.
All right.
Right?
Well, all right, partner.
The general.
All right. I go on there, boy. Before people call, you know, and
right,
say, how that man talking so long, there, boy, only boy.
yeah, they got bash me, but there nothing. That's how it is. That's the season.
That's the season.
So, yeah, so all the best.
All right, Azad. Azad Khan, man. He's beyond the chat here too, you know. Freddie Brown, good morning. Delia De Silva, Neil De Silva wife. Morning. Ramesh. Morning. Let me take our next call really quickly. Morning, Ramesh. Let me just think all this day before I lost names.
Morning, Andy.
Morning.
How are you?
I am all right. Smooths. Morning. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, God bless Trinidad and Tobago. God bless Kamala Prasad, Bisesa, for coming in and saving the country from this wicked man. I have a burning issue.
Where's the burning issue there?
The burning issue is my husband is a cancer case, right? I had an appointment yesterday in the old Petrotrin building, Cancers in South, Point up here. I left home, I'm from Cedar. I left home 5:30, right? To reach here for 10 o'clock. I reached there in the hospital 9:30. I put on my husband's card, we waiting. Hear what? The arrogant people inside, they have to move, you know. Because let me tell you something. We reached there 9:30, and I left there 2:30 without seeing a doctor. When we get up to find out what is going on, you know what happened? The lady started to say, oh, the card misplaced. How you can misplace a card and we put it by the lady to go in to see the doctor? And it had people who come after we and get through and go on the way. So I took my card and went and get a reschedule for January the 14th. What kind of stupidness are they getting on with? These people are retired people who served Trinidad and Tobago for years, and that is the way all they getting on with the people. That is the attitude, the stink attitude all they have inside of that institution. We have to get rid of them. We have to get rid of them. They are so arrogant. You hear me?
Wow.
We have to do something.
So how long you all have to wait for that appointment, and then to get that appointment, lost that appointment? You have to wait how long?
Over 4 hours, Andy. Over 4 hours.
Right, but how long?
Over 4 hours.
Right, but you have to wait like 2 months, 3 months. How long to get that up, to get to see that doctor, the appointment date? How long? You know that some people want to get an appointment to see a doctor, and they give them all kind of 20 days, a year after.
We go through the system because you know how cancer, we cannot pay for the treatment, so the government is paying for the treatment through the institution. But that is one of the institutions we normally have clinic in, right? We normally have to go there to carry in the rest of the papers to get a CT scan done. I end up paying for a CT scan in the beginning of the year, $5,900 because San Fernando didn't have a CT scan working, neither .40, right? The doctors in San Fernando Hospital told me if I want to move things faster, because my husband has cancer in his throat and he was speaking, to go and see if I could do it, get it done, and come back and bring the notes to them. By the hook or the crook, I did what I had to do, right? We get through the treatment in Southern Medical, 28 days of radiation, free, thanks to the government. Now, we're going back now to the clinic to make sure that the cancer is burned out properly and there are no cells. So this is the last stage we're going through, and this is the kind of treatment, because we normally go to clinic there. So what is the problem? It's not that we're a first timer, you understand? And the nurse and them look like they go show because they're sitting on looking at you and watching you, and people they calling other people name. People who come after we get to go and see the doctor. I cannot wait so long. 9:30 I reach it. I tell you, 2:30 I left. Because remember, this man is not well. I have to do breakfast for him. He has to get something soft to eat and so on. You know. I am so dismayed about the situation there. And something needs to be done. Andy, I want to wish you with all the problems and ups and downs. Continue good work. God bless you guys. And keep on fighting for good government. For good governance. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Oh, Lord.
That is bad, boy. That is bad. That is bad. That is bad. Morning, caller. We're calling from.
Morning, Andy. Felix here.
Go ahead,
Calling
Felix.
from Pyro. Yeah. I want to wish you, Mikey, Andy, the whole ground report team that they have a prosperous new year. Because I don't wish people Merry Christmas. Hello,
Yes, yes, we are
Andy.
listening. Yeah.
You see the 30th, you all could have a year in review and program that and go through all the ups and downs that we face from January until the end of the year.
On the 31st.
Yeah, a year in review.
Or the 30th, and where we go stay on the whole year. So. All right. We sorted out
Right.
still how we doing this.
Oh, that in plan?
Yeah. We was planning to rack up. We was planning to rack up all years. We was planning to rack up here. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. I come back on. Let me say from the Monday coming, and then
Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, and then that we was planning.
All right, well, I'll listen to you all. You take care.
All right. Next caller, morning, Landline. Landline, morning to you.
Hello, good morning, honey.
Hello, good morning to you. And we're calling from. What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
This is Valley, Andy. My first thing is to wish you, Lennox, and all the callers, all the supporters of the Gong Report, a very Merry Christmas and blessed Christmas. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Andy, there's so much on my mind this morning. I don't know where to start. But I want
Start on the wait. The one that bothering you the most.
I want to remind people, because I hear them saying Kamala mashing up Carricon. Before Carricon, I don't know how much people remember, we had something called, look, I forget the name now, where Jamaica drop out. And Eric Williams said 1 from 10 is 0. And it mash up. So I can't understand now how they're claiming that Kamala want to bash up Carricon. But they have something for Kamala for a long time, because when Kamala came the first time, she told them here is not an ATM machine. And they had plenty to say. So now it's Maduro and it's Trump and it's Kamala. Everywhere you turn is Kamala. And he have an idea when the war started?
No, I don't know when the war started. Nobody don't know. I think Kerrick was sad, my Kerrick. This lady want to know when the war started, man. Kerrick, where are you, man?
And it's weeks now. The war started. I see a ship going up on the shore in Venezuela. They invade Venezuela. Trump, the war started. Anyway, Andy, this country, they're telling me the country ain't have money. Andy, I don't want to know if we don't have money. The amount of activities, the amount of things I seen happening in the country, Andy. Last night I went by a grocery, the closing midnight. I went 8 o'clock. Just to pick up 2 things. And you can get a trolley. You can get this, you can do Velox a park. You can get a park.
No, that last minute, that because it's last minute. I see people rolling the trolley and the trolley them, the same people I see them sometime before the trolley used to be kind of full, but it kind of.
Since last week, the story going on. Since last week, but we're going along, we're happy. I see Jennifer Batiste, though, I haven't called this program for a long time, I see Jennifer Batiste jumping the story too. But Jennifer Batiste, remember, she promised to make it hotter than a true love apparently. She stayed quiet on the PNM. She was the Minister of Labor. The only thing Jennifer Batiste did is to get work for the fire people in Canada. You remember when she gave work for them for as truck drivers?
Yeah, but it's still in Pulchu. It didn't happen.
And they're just being sarcastic. And it never happened.
Oh.
But she come in and she talk, and I want to call the favorite radio station and tell she that try and get work for these people in Canada too. Andy, have a Merry Christmas And well, I'll call next week, please, God. But enjoy yourself for the Christmas. All the callers, everybody, enjoy the Christmas and hope for the best for next year, please, God. Thank you very much, Andy.
All right, no problem. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A lot of people join us, eh? Hey, Shanti Ali, good morning. Princess Stone, good morning. Freddie Brown, good morning. Stefan. Elizabeth, good morning. S. Smooth, good morning. Philip, a pleasant good morning to you. Darren Mohan, a pleasant good morning. Denver Mohan, good morning to you. Neil De Silva, KK. Delia wife, Delia, morning. Our sister Dana, morning to you. Flori Rahman, morning. Elizabeth, morning. Narish, morning. Todd Gray, morning. Jill Monroe, morning. Nigel George, a pleasant good morning to you. Uncle, morning. Paran Singh, Rampi soon, morning. Yes. Hey, Freddie Brown, a pleasant good morning. Kala, Yamip, morning, how are you going? I was still looking out for your call. You done settle everything, you will let me know. Roma Price, a pleasant good morning to you. Jawani, Jagroup, morning. Hey, Frank James, you look on morning. Bubian John, morning. Gita, how are you going? A pleasant good morning. Hey, Jason, morning. Hey, Rolly. Morning. All of you that know Lotong, man. Atli Keto, all of you. Ashmir, morning. Hey, Ryan, Alijan, morning. Hey, Salah. Hey, Singh, morning. Uchenja Maharaj, morning. All of you that know Lokon, man, only Lokon late. And Moon Sami, oh shucks. Morning, caller.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Andy?
Go ahead, Andy.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning to you and to everybody, Lennox, Mikey Newbie, and to everybody out there. Pity Valley, it was really, really nice hearing you this morning, and all the best for the Christmas and the New Year. And Pity Valley, you remember, she didn't get the up until she left office, the people never got the jobs as the drivers and so, right? You remember what she did to ArcelorMittal workers?
Yeah, boy.
Right? When they asked her to step in what was going on, she didn't do it. What about all the Petrotrin and all those workers and them, CDA, Karen, the Greens, everybody? But she went to help him, but talking about Baji and Bodhi project, right? Want to help him and tell her, what he not into that or some crap. So, right, but you see, they feel that we forget. But Andy, like Pity Valley, I have so much on my mind this morning. You see, I send you a lot of reading material, Andy, I send one for your ears only. Please don't play publicly. That's for your ears only. Right. Now, Andy, let me deal with this first. You know, we coming out to the close of the year. It's Christmas time and all this kind of thing. And over the years too, I've been hearing a lot of Bible quotations on your program, right? And other programs as well. A lot of Bible. It's always nice quotation. But we must never forget 4 important Bible quotation. Ungratefulness is worse than witchcraft, right? Bearing false witness
because that is one of the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not lie. I think that's one of the 10 commandments as well. And lying lips are abomination to the Lord. So when all they come in with all the goodness, right, all they pick out certain parts of the Bible, we must remember these 4 important points as well, right? Andy, moving along, Penelope, weak belly, begged to move, weak belly Penny. Have no shame, sat down in a government, right, for 5 years, but she was also part of the government when she was, I think, an ambassador in England. She saw all what Rowley was doing. She saw what went on with the merit list and other things that Rowley was doing, right? Nobody could ask Rowley any questions about the non-disclosure. When they asked them about the vessels that were bought, right, where he and Stuart Young went to buy those vessels, non-disclosure. Everything was non-disclosure, and he can't say this and he can't say that. And if you don't like it, you go and live there now, right? And has no shame to come to tell Mrs. Pasabi, says, sir, I remind the and I'm quoting from the newspaper. I remind the Prime Minister that she holds office at the will of the people. PNM didn't hold it at the will of the people. Oh, it's true. They keep the elections. This behavior that resembles the conduct of a dictator rather than a leader who respects accountability is unacceptable. Andy, is she for real? She for real? Rowley was not accounted to the people. Rowley came in on the premise of what? Good governance, accountability, transparency, no nepotism, no cronyism. He's going to fix the procurement. And what happens? And what happened, Andy? What he did was the first thing he did when he shut down Karen Greens and lied and said that it was a burden on the Treasury. This time, a month before, they won an award from Clarence Rambarat, right? I can't remember. They took it off of Facebook, eh? They took it off of Google, right? And the award, I will refer to it as the best achievement or something like that, because they were bringing in US money, right? They were achieving. When ArcelorMittal shut down, they didn't say a word. He lied to the sugarcane workers and them, vote for me. And Nirvan Mirage went with him. Vote for me and I'll give you back the EU money. I'll give all you back all your land. What went on there? When the people had to get their EU money, he said, this is the last set of money, all you're getting, right? Because this money belongs to the Treasury. That was a lie, and everybody knew it was a lie. EU gave them as a transition from retiring from being cane farmers. We all know that. Penny didn't see all of that. Penny didn't hear all that because she was too busy picking duck, playing stick fight and beating table to know what it is Rowley was doing, or was she too ashamed, or was she too scared of Rowley? But you see, she's coming after Kamala now. You see what happened, Andy? Rowley find Penny is too weak. That is why he's stepping out now to come to play. He's insulting Kamala, but he will get it as well. He will get his pound of flesh as well, because we're not taking it easy. We're not going to take it easy, and come 2026, we are not. And for all who hurry, right, and saying that they were fooled by this government as to bringing charges, Andy, you know very well. I want to ask first, do they want us to do like what Farris did with Vincent Nelson? Do they want us to do that? Pay witness to lie and then the case falls apart? That is what they want. And remember, we still have a PNM DPP who threw out Manning case because Manning was too old to go to court. No, sorry, too sick to go to court. But then you saw him campaigning for Randall Mitchell. They have to be careful. Yes, but it's only 8 months, let's say 9 months, right? We have to be careful. They have to be careful of how they're going forward with these cases. I don't know how many things all they want one time. Or I never heard anybody rushing Rowley about the Darrell Smith sexual harassment case, or Camille handbag money, or Foster coming alleged money in the venture credit union, and even Farris with the 2 cars. Farris did worse than David Lee, and look what the DPP did. And then all you're rushing them to bring cases for it to fall apart under the DPP. No, they have to be very careful. They have to be very, but apparently, patience is not one of our virtue. Patience is not one of our virtue, right? And Andy, before I leave, I want to wish the Ground Report crew, to my friends out there, a happy Christmas, a safe Christmas, and all the best for the new year. And I feel, Andy, we are going to get rain for the Christmas, right? Because if you see outside already how it's dark, but only please be careful. Please be careful on those wet roads. Enjoy your Christmas in whatever way you could do it. Enjoy your Christmas, right? And never mind, I heard somebody say if one give a bread and the next one give a bread and the next one give a bread, then you will get free bread, and then you go hear them say, but you ain't give me nothing to put in the bread, right? That's human nature. That is human nature. A lot of us, we can't celebrate Christmas like we used to. But who's to know? Who's to know? And he only take care and have a happy Christmas. All the best to everybody. Take care. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
I wonder if you get...
I saw Miss Marsha Walker put up something they technically fighting the Ground Report by statements made. Really, I don't want to talk about her, and I think too, every day we could keep she away from the program, or her name mentioned on the program is the better thing. Because I watched it in a way, if it is a caller raise an issue, and you know, my advice is to keep it up. People you just have to keep away. Hey, Soka Dolly, morning. Look how much all they done lock on. Hey, Sila Singh, morning. Marlon Sicharan, morning. All this them look on the man. Kala. Go ahead, Kala. Morning.
Well, it's about time. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. To the Ground Report. Family, good morning. Season's greetings to you all for 2025 and all the best for 2006. Andy, I just wanted to raise this very serious issue, please, with you if it's okay. When you are leaving Sangre Grande and you're on the Valencia stretch, before you meet the roundabout, the first roundabout, to either go straight to Valencia or to go on the bypass, there is a tree, a huge tree leaning across the road. I'm not sure if any ministry officials have ever seen it, but as how this region here is always filled with rain, the soil is quite wet and very soft, that tree is going to come down. And I pray God that it doesn't come down in anybody's car whilst traversing that Valencia stretch. So if you follow it with me, before you meet the first roundabout, leaving Sangre Grande, that first big roundabout there is a tree about a few meters before, right? There's some distance. There's a sink across. Before the sink and the two small culverts, the tree is on the right-hand side of the road. There's a small driveway or a pathway to head into someone's property. The tree is right on the corner. There's a huge tree and it's leaning. I'm not sure if nobody else has ever noticed it, but maybe somebody from the Ministry of Works or whatever division it is, forestry or whatever. But the tree needs to cut before it comes down across the road. That's a health hazard. It's traffic just waiting to happen, because you could be coming down all the way and that tree is down across the road. Traffic wouldn't move for hours because the tree is going to burst the lines and all that. It's a very, very large tree and it's going to fall. It is going to fall. So Andy, if you could get on to, I'm not sure if it's Ravi Rataram in Ministry of Agriculture and any forestry or so, or Jolene John for the Ministry of Works, for the roads or whatever it is, whichever ministry this falls under, to cut the tree before it comes down. If you could, right, Andy?
All right.
Right. Another issue is this new traffic arrangement. Well, I don't know how new it is, but it's new to me. This new traffic arrangement in the town of Sangre Grande, I'm not sure whose idea was that, but it wasn't well thought of. Neither was, I don't think it was consulted with the motoring public at all. It is causing so much traffic in Grande. It really is frustrating. It's going to be a turn off for persons who want to come Grande to do shopping and all of that sort of stuff. Who going to the health center, the health facilities, and so business is going to suffer in Sangre Grande because of this new traffic arrangement. You have all the traffic coming into the little roadways heading in to by the roundabout. And then for those who go in straight, what they did is that they open up Briley Street. So when it was one way, there's only one way coming out of Grande. So the traffic could have come down to Grande. Now they open it two ways. So where the library is in Grande, it's two-way traffic. But you have made it one-way traffic from Muti and Sons. Nobody can come down that road. So you could only leave from the bus terminus, and then if you come up Briley Street, or you pass in the back, which is in the additional road in the back of the library, all of that traffic is heading into Grande. So it's bottlenecking where the old fire station used to be, or extended bus terminal. It's pulling there, and the taxi stand, the Ojo Road taxi stand is there. So those who heading to the roundabout or heading into Grande, you're choking there. The traffic is choking there. Because you cannot go across. When you come down the Foster Road, you can pass where Wassa used to be, or where Titibos used to be. And then there's the church and where Muti is on that junction. You can't go across there anymore to come across to the bus terminus. There's that little side road there that used to ease up the traffic. So even though it was bad, the traffic was still moving, because you could have left Grande from my Muti, you're passing that road there. Or you could have made a left to come on Ojo Road from Riley Street. Now you can't do that. There's no left turn. Everything is heading straight into Grande. I don't know who it is thought about that. Would you just wake up and decided to change that? You all didn't have any consultation at all. I swear to God, there was no consultation. You all didn't have any minds passing by to ask people to come to meet or somewhere to change this, but it's absolutely disgusting. Traffic in Sangre Grande is absolutely disgusting, because the train line, it's not all that good. I know they did the patching and whatever it is, and there's work going on there. So persons not traversing the train line as much as it goes. So everybody is on the main road. You stay in traffic for over 45 minutes to leave from one place to the other, like from Paul Street. The main traffic is on the road to head into the Guayco Junction, to the lights. Traffic. You're crawling. The other day, I was like, this is something wrong. I could have swear something wrong. I thought an accident took place. I thought a pole fall across the road. I thought something happened. And it's not that. It's just because of this new traffic arrangement. You're in traffic for so long, you're burning gas. You're just not going anywhere. Nothing is doing well. I wouldn't even start with the roads because there's a whole another day and another conversation. But this new arrangements is not working out. So if the police could, please and thanks, change it back. Change it back. So that people could get some things done and we could move and go where we need to go before Christmas. So thank you very much, Andy, for taking my call, listening to misuse. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago, and season's greetings again to everybody. I wish everybody a very, very safe, let me stress that word, safe Christmas season into the new year. And a blessed Merry Christmas to my Prime Minister, Mrs. Kamala Persad-Bissessar. We stand with you and all the decisions on behalf of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, whether these PNM people patriots or not, because they can't seem to see anything besides their party, right? So a blessed Merry Christmas to you all, and thank you. Have a good morning.
Thank you so much. Morning, caller. Where you calling from?
Good morning, gentlemen. Barpo here. Morning, Andy.
Tabakitio, come on after Barpo. Go ahead, Barpo.
Andy, let me tell you, I don't see plenty people calling and wishing everybody Merry Christmas and to be safe and all these kind of things. Me doing that. I want to wish myself a Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous New Year. And to be safe. Because let me tell you something. Nobody cannot wish nobody happy Christmas and Merry this and every single thing. If them are happy, if them are comfortable, if them are peaceful in their own self. What they're saying could just be words that have no meaning. It could just be like going and telling somebody condolence on the passing of your loved one. But they don't really feel or know what it is you going through. And I'm saying this for people to reflect on themselves and understand what it is they have and what they're supposed to be grateful for. And when you see you as a person appreciate that, you see everything and everybody around you, it is emanate unto them. And they just absorb that good energy. And automatically, without you saying anything, they just feel better. They just want to be around you in that space. They might be having a bad day and just interact with you for a second or two. And you could tell them what they want. It is automatically lift their spirit and make them feel better and all these kind of things. And we as people in this country, you know, there's a saying that happy birds, well, you can't use the word, but defecate in their own nest. And for the NM people who just listen and can't understand the meaning of defecate, it means bust a load. Like when you go and sit on the road and you pull on your pants and bust a load, that's what it means. Because all of us can't understand simple English or anything like that. All like rum shops, dotish talk from where this come from, all the cult that all you follow. Okay? The end of it now. Yeah. And we don't understand what we have in this country and how much we're supposed to be appreciative and really try to unify each other and help each other in this country that we live in a small little place. That every single thing have to be something of breaking down each other and discriminating each other and hurting each other. Look at the examples that have all over the world. We ain't unique. In 1 second, what we was quarreling about would be the same thing that we'll be grieving for. Look, Jamaica. Jamaica was a little island there where the people have similar dotish mentality like a lot of them in Trinidad and Tobago, where they're fighting and killing out and disrespecting each other. Look at hurricane come, mash them up. Yeah, hearing nothing again, but all this kind of tofu and killing and thing over. We need something like that to unify this country, to wake we up, to understand that we need to try to preserve each other no matter what religious background, what ethnic background, what cultural background, to know that we just here for a little period of time. People talk about permanent job and permanent this and temporary this. The most temporary thing that could ever exist is life. What all of us have, and we take it for granted and don't realize that at any second, anybody, that could be the last moment they spend on this earth. All the material things and things that you feel that you more better than this one and you worth more than that one and all this kind of thing. Some stranger will come and take that, the car, the $1 million car that you park in your garage and feel that you use this big Sawati. And when you put on your glasses and you drive out, people are watching and say, hey, look, that Barack Power going there, boy. In a second, that wouldn't be mine. And some next man could be driving and kicking up the dashboard and farting and all kind of things inside the car and driving it out. And I be playing like, oh, that's the best thing that to identify me. So people are to kind of wake up and understand value in this society. It's not so much good morning and Merry Christmas and I wish this and that to everybody else. Be something good for yourself first. Be that person that make that difference, and then you'll see how easy it could follow through with. Don't be getting up and cussing and curling and arguing with your neighbor and want to chop and fight. And what you kind of notice people going through and losing their life in this country. And then we, all in a sudden, we have this big love for each other of Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and be safe and all kind of thing. I don't follow too much of the God thing and all kind of thing because that's too much God. Around every corner it have a God. You understand? Just like a Chinese shop, it's a God right through. Anywhere you go, God, God, God. What I just believe in is being in the universe. What you put out there, the kind of person he is, that is what comes here, and that is what you can do to uplift another next person and to give them hope in this life. So my reach outside there is to everybody to be themselves, wish themselves to be a better person, wish themselves a happy and Merry Christmas to themselves, and then try to see if they could pass it on to the immediate family and thing. The little issues they have and thing, try and sort it out and try to make this place a little better place. Because let me tell you something. One thing I could tell all you, temporary have a big meaning, and it is nothing about work and car and material things. It's about their life. Have a good morning, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of the day and take care, man, later.
Oh boy, go ahead, Tabakit, go ahead.
Pleasant morning to the ground report. Good morning to the Pitbull Andy Williams, to the brother Michael Kerr, wherever he is, and to my dear friend, the Englishman Lennox Smith, and to the Honorable Prime Minister, and to all and sundry far and wide abroad. Brother Andy, you hearing Brother Tabakit?
Loud and clear.
Thank you. My contribution this morning is sticking to the issues. This platform, I would use my time to stick frontally to the government agenda. Let me make a clarion call this morning to all activists, to all influencers, to all radio callers, to all TikTokers, and all those who consider themselves to be activists with the government. Hear me this morning. It's not about posing for a photo op or doing anything. I am calling on you all, push back, push back. I realize a lot of people is pushing back against the Honorable Prime Minister with certain issue and CARICOM and all kind of issue. And if you look, Andy, and which I know you up there, on social media, especially TikTok, is all kind of nasty, nasty things that they are putting up about the Honorable Prime Minister. And I am calling out all activists, pushback. Pushback to all those elements in the PNM, the media, and those who is putting up nasty things which the Prime Minister is not saying about CARICOM. Because I realize the latest that is taking place on social media is this issue with CARICOM, where they are telling a lot of lies. And they let Brother Tabakit repeat. They are telling a lot of lies about the Honorable Prime Minister, what she did not say about CARICOM and CARICOM leaders. The Honorable Prime Minister never took any decision via her government and the cabinet against CARICOM, any Caribbean leaders. What she was doing as a good leader and a good prime minister is speaking out. And Brother Andy, what the Honorable Prime Minister is doing in truth and frank to tell them, how can you say that the Caribbean is a zone of peace and thousands losing their lives every day in Trinidad and the rest of the Caribbean? And she's right. If it is a zone of peace, Brother Andy, you talking about guns, drugs, human trafficking, prostitution, length and breadth throughout the Caribbean. And Brother Andy, Lennox, and Mikey, she's correct. What really CARICOM is doing? Up to now, the Caribbean islands cannot come together to bring one currency to say, this is ours. And let me say this here. I am giving full support to the Honorable Prime Minister, Ms. Kamla Persad-Bissessar, in everything she would have said about CARICOM and certain leaders. I am supporting the Honorable Prime Minister. And this is where Tabakit is calling all activists. Wake up. Come out from this thing, Merry Christmas and this and that. Our agenda, that as you hear what is going on, you got to push back. And let me say this, we are now in government. And you're going to do everything within your power to protect the government and the Honorable Prime Minister. That's our agenda. Andy, I want to thank you, as usual, for giving voice. But let me call out activists again. All activists, all and sundry, especially those on TikTok. Just don't be posing and making pose and video for sake. But what your agenda is to protect the government, protect the Honorable Prime Minister. We cannot allow people to make TikTok posts and to say nasty things about the Prime Minister. Brothers and sisters, let us stand with the Honorable Prime Minister. And Andy, let me say it again. I support the Honorable Prime Minister 100% in everything she said about CARICOM leaders. Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean is not a zone of peace. How you could tell me a zone of peace and people losing their lives? Drugs, guns, kidnapping, prostitution, and human trafficking. This region is not a zone of peace, and I stand, Andy, in full support of the Honorable Prime Minister. Activists, make TikTok video, make posts, call the radio, and push back and support the Honorable Prime Minister, Ms. Kamla Persad-Bissessar. Andy, I thank you for giving Mr. Tabakit voice. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tabakit. Go ahead, next caller. Morning. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution?
Good morning. Good morning, Tobago, Andy, Uncle Lennox, Mikey, and all the other listeners and supporters and true patriots of the Ground Report. We have come to another end of a year of programming. Well done. We had keep a little more oil in our lamp. But now is the crunch time now to go forward and to support and stand against the wickedness and propaganda machines. They came out and said there is a propaganda machine. Because if you listen what they are doing in Tobago, just imagine, Andy, they thief every single line of the UNC campaigning and they put it. They're talking about a radar. Eh? Then they're talking about when you make Tobago safe. Just the other day before Mr. Fali win the election, 8 and 10 people dropping dead, they shooting, killing like if that war, an invasion in Tobago. Who did invade Tobago? Under the PNM. Eh? They didn't make it safe for the people. They didn't make it safe for youths and sports. Eh? They didn't make it a career for the people of Tobago, the young youths. Eh? Mama Guy and old talk is seeing how they fool all your people. Eh? Eh? Penny, you're talking about a zone of peace and the Caribbean. Now you're going to CARICOM? Then I see since Andy went St. Vincent and move a dictator in Ralph Gonzalez and a corrupt one. I see Gaston Brown now coming up on the scene and he anointed himself as the mouthpiece for the Caribbean. But here what's going on. I want all our the parents to know that this is a sovereign state. This is an independent state. And my esteemed political leader, the Honorable Ms. Kamala Prasad Bissessa SC, is in charge. And the people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago put her there. And the nice thing about it, it's clear to see that the PNM organization is clearly for criminal activities and entity. Nobody is talking about Rowley Association and the PNM Association with a narco trafficker fighting for and supporting and rallying the whole Caribbean to support wrongdoing. Eh? Don't forget just 8 months ago, what Rowley was doing in this country and compared to what Maduro is doing to people in Venezuela. Eh? In Trinidad here, you can't get for an exchange. You can't get your salary. You can't get work. Eh? And everything is tax. Eh? No, all they're talking about my government who stabilizing the country. You only talk about the revenue authority, $10 billion I could get. Whenever I get it, no, my political leader and prime minister say tax those who have first, those who could pay it, who making billions of dollars when the year come, eh? And they're running away with everything. Now they put a tax for them. PNM supported the big conglomerate and had these poor people to pay tax. I will stand up tooth and nail for the UNC because here what's going on. The PNM borrow, they squander out the money. Where they put it, in which bank account, and where the development, where the economic prosperity. Now we have a finance minister who is micromanaging this country, given the statistics. Just imagine they wait 10 years, fight for it. Eh? And then idiot Stuart in the health sector say, no, they entitled, all you should understand what Patrick Manning had done to all in the working class when they dismantled the Ministry of Health and bring the RHAs is not to pay all of them negotiation fee and work all of that humane condition. And it only take a good government like the UNC to care for workers because why? Workers put them there and they reward the workers and then that is a government for the people, by the people. And Andy, I want to tell the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, Merry Christmas. And that the light that represents Christmas, the coming of Jesus, baby Jesus, the true light, the light of the world, just as our UNC, our political leader, and all our members of cabinet will be the light and beacon because we have more to do in our country by stabilizing this economy and moving forward. And Penny and their work is to hoodwink and mash up that Because when you can hear Jennifer Batiste and all the trade unionists who never say one thing under the 10 years about workers and workers' rights, now you saying the government hiding? And she ain't hiding. She do what she had to do. She negotiate for she people. She gets 10% for outstanding arrests. What you do under the PNM? Or they know who is all the leader or the fighting amongst all themselves. But don't come and disrupt the poor people to put them back in bondage. Trinidad and Tobago, or they think wisely. See who for all you and who against all you. Remember what the PNM stands for is to prosecute workers and prosecute the citizens. They tell all you who live, live, who dead, dead. But that no longer. So Andy, Merry Christmas. And tell Uncle Lennox, I say Merry Christmas and all the staff and all the listeners and the family of the ground report. Let's stand together and rally and paddle the boat.
Oh boy, thank you, caller.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Go ahead, caller.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, go
caller,
ahead.
Pleasant good morning. Lennox Smith, pleasant good morning to you. Trinidad and Tobago, pleasant good morning. This is all your boy Carnage. I want to say pleasant good morning to the Honorable Prime Minister. Right? And Andy, I want to ask some pertinent question this morning. I want you to give me the privilege, please. Andy, when this country was locked down in 2019 to 2020, it wasn't live, it wasn't people live what it mattered when the COVID was going around? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Right. As a result of that, did Dr. Keith Rowley under his administration bring in Delcy Rodriguez in this country? And who was the opposition leader at the time?
Understood.
Andy?
Yeah.
You understand, man? We are going?
Yeah.
Right. So, Andy, if now the government of the day, which is the Honorable Prime Minister government, Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar, if she is doing the right thing right now, right, to protect the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, where this radar situation, where this radar thing is taking place, why Penelope Beckles, as the opposition leader, want to know pertinent information? She want the government to give she personal information where security is concerned. What it is the fighting, not narco trafficking and things. What is the purpose of the radar? Not to detect certain things that leaving and coming to Trinidad. So why they persistent that they want information to give who? Who they want information to give? It has certain things when national security is concerned, the government cannot tell the population. So why the opposition wants certain information? Why they making the radar situation a situation like they're making the country feel like the Honorable Prime Minister keeping information from the country? What Dr. Keith Rowley do, and I will say it again, Trinidad and Tobago this morning. Mr. Morven Augustus Manning told us that anytime we, the people of Trinidad, take God out our thought and give Rowley the reins of power, those fellows will eat the bread the devil need. Or let's see what we're going through today. When Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar was in opposition and they bring Delcy Rodriguez in this country, that wasn't a security bridge. That wasn't a security bridge where people live and limbs was concerned. People was dying. If you breathe by somebody that was dying, right? The situation right now is which part? Trinidad is being defended by America because of Venezuela. Who have it so? Who put us in that situation, Trinidad and Tobago? If I was in Mr. Donald Trump position, pleasant good morning to you, sir, and the American embassy. All them PNMites and them who fighting what the Honorable Prime Minister is doing right now, but I take away all of them visa. And I take away all of them visa because they don't want good for this country. They don't want good for this country, Andy. America is supporting us. Andy, from Jamaica to Trinidad and Tobago, where the whole Caribbean chain is concerned. If anything should happen to any one of those small island chains, seeing that we are living in South America, who is the first person we just ask for help from, Andy? Who is the first person we just ask for help from? Who is the first person to try to assist us, our biggest trading partner, which is America? So why these 13 people who is 13 reject politician who advantage the people for 9 years and more? Why them trying to cause rift in the country and making it look like the Honorable Prime Minister is not doing what she's supposed to be doing for the country? Give the woman a chance. And I want to endorse what Tabakit say. Let me support her. Talk hard. Let all your voice be heard. Let it out. Because they're not aim to destabilize this administration. And Mr. Harari say he given them 12 months. And they take 12 months, yes, and 8 months. So we still have 4 months. And what's going on right now? The Honorable President of America, you see what he's doing? He tightened the noose on Maduro and the regime. America don't want to invade Venezuela and kill out innocent people. America dealing with the regime. The drug traffickers and them, the people who causing havoc in the Caribbean. But Trinidad and Tobago, the people are understanding that throughout the Caribbean, all they're talking about CARICOM and CARICOM and CARICOM. Anything happen to any one of them small island state is America. Venezuela can help you in any way. Venezuela oil, Venezuela gas, Venezuela have gold, Venezuela cocaine, Venezuela marijuana. But people only running from Venezuela. 28 million people, and they're running all over the world to go in different countries. Look how much of them in Trinidad now. What's taking place Trinidad and Tobago? I want you to listen and understand. We're going to a new year, 2026. I want you to understand, support the administration for betterment for this country. And only will see, give she a chance, and only will see Penelope, because you have to go in the dustbin of politics, because you don't know, you're supposed to be talking so when Manning leaves power, and you're supposed to be the leader of the PNM, Rowdy take it from you, and since that he don't like you, but you're seeing it that way. You want to oppose the Honorable Prime Minister, Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissassa? Well, boy, we arm and we're ready and we're waiting, just like America, to defend she. Locked on and listening, brothers.
Morning, caller. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Going Report this morning?
Good morning, Annie. Annie, all I want after this thing is to tell Rowley, drink his rum and shut him out and get out the goat pen.
Morning, caller. Well, you can try the landline store, the landline number 225-6644, 225-6644, or 239-5120, 239-5120. Morning, caller. Caller, morning.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning. Yes, Mr. Carnage made that so nice this morning. He's right, and Mr. Tabakit. But what I want to say this morning is, I don't want to know who vexed or who glad. I don't want to know who wants me in the radio station again or who don't. But I want to talk the truth. I want to talk my mind. I am a UNC. Ms. Persad is my Prime Minister. This is they're working good enough for the time it is there. But I want to put a correction. And I would like the Prime Minister to listen to me carefully I would like this to play for she to listen to me. Now, activist is not who going to protest. Anybody can go to do a peaceful protest. An activist is people like you all who bring in these facts for we so that we can know what's going on and so that we can stand up for we can see. Right? But I want Ms. Fasad to listen to what I am saying. Right? Because the right is right and the wrong is the wrong. My UNC activist, PC and Heavy, the Pitbull, Lennox Smith, Mr. Felix, Mr. Abubakar, Father Abubakar, worked very hard. Yes, and like Granny would have dead if PNM wouldn't them go there. Granny would have dead, I should be dumb. You hear? Now, I want this government to look on you all and the few others who I don't know. Right. You tell me, David Muhammad, I'm calling name, I have no fear, every Saturday morning on 91.9, carry down, Miss Professor, I question him, and he called me liar and all kind of things. And also saying he wanted she to lose the election. And he wanted she to lose the election. Put it up to the hear it. Saying they're talking really bad. And they're talking Fitzgerald Hands bad. And they're talking Indian, Syrian, and Chinese bringing drugs down here. Giving little black boys to sell. That is the cause so they could be in jail. And talk UMC bad and talk Mr. bad. We have so much educated activists that you could have put here. How we reach there at that PNM. You give him one and he talking bad. He said Indian is good. How you are good, you're talking all his thing on a Saturday morning, you're going to get it. And you're going to hear me what I tell him. You're going to hear others around what to tell him. You hear? And you can give me that post. And then PNM, who talk about Indian and talk about you, so you give him one, and I'm grateful, fella. And you leave my activists like that. TCNM want to break the radio mic. And first they want to see you win the election. They talk for people. And you put it there. And next one is Mr. X. I corrected a woman from Lahokata. I correct Mr. X on Mr. Robert Amal program. I want to just share Mr. X a shame for what he said about Kamala. I wonder if Mr. David Muhammad is shame to work under the Indian Prime Minister who said that drunkard and she had good. And how she talk about Rowley and she talk about the Rasta man. And how we Indians they bring the drugs down here. And the Syrian and the Chinese, you put the Indians in a video and you put it to play how they bring in the drugs. And that is what gets them rich. And they put in the little black boys to sell it on the pavement. And that is what had them in the jail. Mr. Mohammed asked Alexander, he said it when he was on the tape. When Mr. Alexander was there, he said, it's my kind of people I hold him more. All over, not for drugs, not for drugs. Watch the RN program. You will see what police holding them for. Not for Indian bringing drugs and Syrian and Chinese and giving to sell. That's a man. That is two. And if you cannot look up I am calling on my Prime Minister. If you could put them PNM who say you should lose the election, and Indian million drugs had to give African to sell and had them day. Let me tell you, I am going to fight for my UNC activists who I know help you to win this election. And if you don't know me, I know your father and your whole father family. When they go to your car, they stop in dish and they say sleep by me. I do not want to know you as a prime minister to have ego or to have a photo with you. But I want you to do the right thing. I'm mad this morning. You hear? You help a man and that man turn wrong. Put you on a tree, cut it to throw you down. You had a man there. I want to call you a shame. You want to spit on the air and the fall on your face to work under the same Indian Prime Minister who want to say we bring drugs down here. And drunk.
Thank you, Granny.
I watching for my UNC activists.
All right.
And my UNC activists have UNC government pay. And you have to do something for them. They bring a dead PNM who talk about to make him lost the election to put them in the I don't know who like me or who I really is.
All right, thank you very much.
And staying with the road. Yes, staying with the road. Telegram report, morning. Andy, Lennox, Michael Kerr. Yes, I want to call out Mr. Barry Pararat. Sir Barry Pararat, I have to call you because here why? You're a person who are very concerned about mismanagement and squandermania and hemorrhaging of the patrimony of Trinidad and Tobago. The WASA contractor that you all have, that dispersing money every month to those contractors. Why are you all paying a contractor to open one spot 2 and 3 times in less than 2 months? You don't find that is corruption? You don't find you're supposed to look for a new contractor for that? Now you stop a whole project with CPAP and was proud of that, you know. Why you are not proud of stopping this WASA contractor that is doing such a poor job? Look at the Ladium Road. That is a road to a 5-star hotel in this country. Right after Nila Massey, there's a permanent leak now on the left going to the Hilton area. You know why that leak come there? WASA, that same runway truck pull up there and open there while it was dry. And when they close it back, it wet up to now. Up to now. There's a splash of mud. When you're going up there at night and you're moving very quickly, as these users you push in these cars, there's a disaster waiting to happen. When you're swinging in Park Street opposite Neil and Massey on the Ladium, pothole both sides, one leaking permanently. Past the street and the back road, leaking permanently. They never had permanent leaks. What it is you doing, brother? I know yes, I get it done, but I try and make sure it work out and get that contractor out of the system because the treasury is hemorrhaging from by that tractor under the UNC with you are in charge. Remember, you your brother closed down CPEP, send all the field workers home just to get rid of 300 contractors, you know. It's few people that do that, you know, use one of them, you know. And I want the callers of the UNC to know, don't feel they're coming at me, you know, but when I start, they'll be able to me, because I have nothing to get from the UNC. I is a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. I ain't going and beg them for nothing. You understand? Because I don't get the word already. Nothing to report, and I'm glad to hear that. So I'm going to continue doing what I always do best in talk show radio. Make sure things work for the betterment and the development of Trinidad and Tobago. Okay? Bye. And staying with the road. Yes, staying with the road. I wonder if it's a conspiracy with the workers in Wassa to make that road all in Port of Spain, all in Arpita Avenue, not Arpita Avenue so much, all through the back, Belmont, yeah, all these areas. Just have the road in a condition where you could create an argument when local election come. It seems like the PNM is pushing back on the UNC because of what Marvin Gonzalez.
Because of what Marvin Gonzalez
said about the propaganda machine, because I realize we're using that piece of slogan plenty, that Marvin Gonzalez. But remember, Marvin Gonzalez were in charge of the Wassa department, but the road is becoming worse than when Marvin Gonzalez was in charge. And all the people are denying that because all they're saying down in all the community and watching the Wassa truck coming and digging up the place, and all the water is not improving in the yard. It's coming in more regular. Nothing. It's still the same amount of time. So why all this unnecessary digging taking place and nobody is saying nothing? So Mr. Barry Padarat and the UNC look into that, because that is an avenue to mobilize the people to push back against Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar. Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar need all the support she needs, because you know why? She pulled some soldiers under she wing, and all of them like they go and get their belly fat, and they have no time to look at what we're supposed to look at and do what we have to do. All we're looking to do is just chastise the PNM. The PNM done dead. The PNM could never rise again here. What will rise is the next party is going to rise. And when that party rise, that is where the UNC problems start. You understand? So don't let that happen just shortly like that. I want to see this country being governed by the UNC for a very long period of time, because the UNC is more a people-centered party. But you activists who pushing yourself in front and playing best spokesperson now, you all are a waste of damn time, because you're not bringing issues to the table where the government could do things to make sure the mileage come ahead. Well, now this government looking bad where the road is concerned. I saw Mr. Philip Alexander talking about pothole down in the west down there, and what is really going on? All they get real and do something about it, because they see all this struggle, we struggle to put this government into office. You notice me coming along all day, me coming on social media and all over all this and all this for me. You understand? All it is servant. All this to make sure the country have opportunity, and where opportunity is, the days where I will come through. The opportunities. I want no favor, so nobody can muzzle me and control my contribution. And I'm telling you again, anytime I catch anyone or the UNC activists coming at me, I will jam all the right through on national radio. Don't care about all you.
Andy Williams, good morning, sir. Councillor Neely Silva here. I have addressed that to TNTech, Ministry of Works, and even the Corporation Disaster Unit. And up to this day, nobody has responded back to me. And the lady is correct. She's 100% correct. That is and that and other trees there is a total disaster for people that are driving on that stretch. I am certainly aware of it. That and the drainage problems that they have on that stretch too. I've visited all that main drain with the guy from drainage, right? So the lady is correct. She knows what she's saying. That is a serious disaster there.
Wow, you heard Councillor Neil Silver say he agree with the lady, eh? Say the lady is correct with what she was saying, eh? Alright, I don't listen to these two voice notes here. I think, man.
Pleasant morning to the ground report. Andy Williams, the people of radio. Lennox Smith and Mighty Kerr. Season greetings. Pleasant morning in Jesus' name. I want to tell Beckles something. Before you waste your time and go into Tobago and talking about the radar, nobody in Tobago wants Ole anymore. Ole abandoned Tobago, PNM, Lucifer followers, satanic PNM, abandoned Tobago. They couldn't even get to bring groceries or nothing at all. They were forgotten. Probably closed the door, closed his big door so he lock off the Baconians. He answered that. You go into Tobago to go radar. Nobody wants all in Tobago. Here, let me tell you something. What the state of Blanchisseuse Road in Arima, all was in power for Somerset time. 9.5 years all in power. What's the state of Blanchisseuse Road? Like passing through the forest, people stop passing Blanchisseuse Road now. And they're passing Maracas Beach to go right up Blanchisseuse, Paria side. From Arima, nobody can get up there. No bus will pass there again. You know, running taxi and thing up there now, them Macawel and Mapapi snake using the road now. Mapapi and Macawel snake running the route up there, right through. You can't impact their snake waiting for you in the road. And Macawel waiting to swallow you. You understand all they do to the country. Stop talking about the radar. The radar is not your business. All you reject the citizens of San Antonio. What all they're supposed to do, all the money they dig out from the treasury, give these CPEP and URP workers something for the Christmas, get them all $5,000 each or $10,000. All who take part in digging all the money from the CPEP and URP workers, plenty all in Parliament, fully aware what they do. Stay at young, you have $500,000 and take out before election, what you do with it? Or they're only making social media and talking about UNC right through. I'm telling you. All you know what's coming next because everything come out in the open with Maduro now and all you. You understand? Morning again to say finding something to say. Whatever you're working for under the PNM, you feel already. You feel because all is the same thing. Everything the Alexander do or the Prime Minister do, you jumping out just like Rowley. You're on Rowley's twins out. All his brothers. You only run out and blah blah him out all about and nothing can happen. You're paying and you're talking. You know all, you know how, you know everything. Let me tell you what to do. Go on somewhere on the hill and get a old piece of PVC pipe and blow him out through it now. And see if anybody will hear you. You're wasting your time. The more you talk, the more big your mouth gets and the more ugly you look. You see up and looking stupid on social media and dotish. You always have an input. When PNM was mashing up the country, Lucifer Rowley and the Lucifer followers, he wasn't saying nothing at all. When they close the pipeline, they come out and say anything. When the people dead on the pipeline and the sea and they kill the people on them, it's alleged. people drown and they never send no help to save them. You say anything? You want to talk anything about that? No, you was silent. Where's your young stepdaughter gone? Eh? Come out and talk and tell the country now. Eh? You're like a woman who lost a child, boy. Eh? If someone has abandoned a child, you abandon the country too. You want to play, you know it all. Take a hike now, man. Go somewhere, lose yourself somewhere. Go in the forest and lose yourself now. And see somebody find you. You're so stupid and dotish. Go somewhere far now. Stay out of the UNC business. Your mouth is a waste of time. You watch yourself on social media, how stupid you're looking and dotish you're looking. The more you talk, the more big your face get. You understand? Go and take a long, permanent holiday somewhere now. All them master of the country, the people and them, and the drunk and the sea, not a cent. On the line and saying they give them money. Eh? Leave this brand new government alone. PNM was a curse from the inception of the first time they come out in Toronto, PNM. It's a waste. That snake, that PNM thing, Balize belong to Mapapi snake. Zanana, all kind of bad snake that belong to. All them open there like this snake. A snake better than all, you know. A snake and all better than all. Try and get the hell all that.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How much of the voice notes? Oh, yeah. So they say nobody only calling. Some of those voice notes are way too long. I just cut my partner one day. It's a little too long. Whoa.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning. It's Andy. That guy who talking there, that is Mr. Porter Spain. Andy, that is Mr. Porter Spain. He putting down the government leader, all PNM. Don't listen to him. That's Porter Spain. Andy, all the best. Happy New Year. See you on Lennox. And Merry Christmas. Okay? I hope you and your family have a good one. And take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Yeah, blessed morning, Andy. Andy, I been real with you, brother. I've totally fed up with some of them people and them day who want to blame the government for Rowley and them for the PNM mistakes. The PNM ain't do nothing in this place here for 10 years, only see about themselves. Yes, the road need fixing, all kind of thing need doing. People have to get back pay. Everybody want Kamala and them to do everything with the short space of time they're in office. So they have to fix something. What neglect for 10 years, they have to fix it in 8 months. And that unfair. I listening to the caller calling this morning talking about oh the road and them looking bad and this and that. Yeah, the road looking bad, but what the people and them to do, brother? In 8 months, what the people and them to do? When PNM was there, they wasn't making no noise. All the come on, man, at the end of the day, bro, we have to be fair. And fear is the word. We have to be fair. Give the people and them a chance. Give the people and them a chance and give them time.
Pleasant good morning, Mikey, Lennox, and Andy. Andy, I want to tell them people and them, all our citizens who shopping in Trinity Mall, East Gates, them two malls especially, be aware of what it is going on. You could lose your car. You could get robbed. Have your head on. Make sure somebody watching your back. All them cars and them parking in the parking lot. Watch out. All the cars could go. Right? This is the time. I know joyous time, but when you come out, you mightn't see your car or you might get robbed coming out. So just be aware of your surroundings and everybody have a Merry Christmas. But again, those two malls, be aware of them. Heighten your security on your own. All right? Blessings, everyone. Take care.
Morning. Yesterday, there was a massive problem at the San Fernando PTSC. People could not get buses to go Port of Spain in the afternoon for at least 5 hours. And they had buses behind the terminal marked San Fernando, Port of Spain. What is going on? UE is closed, so PTSC has a lot more buses to use at their disposal, and they wouldn't find the courtesy to even send 1 or 2 buses to Port of Spain. They prefer to let people sit down there and wait. There were 4 buses marked San Fernando, Port of Spain, and not one of them was used to transport people in the afternoon. I don't know what is happening. And then, not to mention, if you see the big bus that they were sending to Guaraguari, and just 8 persons was on it. Why? And PTSC bus drivers are also striking because they don't have a back pay, and their salaries remain very low. Morning. I want the government of Trinidad and Tobago to pay attention to the roads in this country.
I play that yesterday.
Hi, hello, good morning, Ground Report. Please remember that there are many positions to be filled that still haven't been filled. When you give people a job, you have to pay them. And the money that they have now, they have to move out things. So, all who have to get positions will get their position. And if the mantra is when UNC wins, everybody wins. Everybody means every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. We're not going to be going with that system that when this party in power, the other party mustn't get it. The intention is to change that mentality because everybody wins.
Oh boy. You're walking in the background there, girl. A real waka going on in the background there.
No, nobody else. So the talk yesterday was on CARICOM. I did a recording, but I'm not sure if it played. And it kind of creeping in today as well. So I'll do it again. The comments by the Prime Minister on CARICOM, I support. Because I said it many times before, CARICOM stabbed us in the back. They stabbed us in the back regarding Petrocaribe many years ago, where we used to fuel the CARICOM, and they went and accepted Venezuelan basically free fuel, which was basically Chinese fuel, right? It's Venezuelan oil, Iranian fuel coming in, funded by China, which had by then pretty much taken over Venezuela, right? Venezuela is owned by China and guarded by Russia. Now that either is doing a good job, because how could it be that big Venezuela does not have the ability to refine its own fuel? But anyway, CARICOM took that deal and kicked us out of the fuel market, basically in the Caribbean. And now, in order to preserve that deal, they're stabbing us in the back again by siding with Venezuela and siding with China, who has been carrying influence in the Caribbean and the rest of the Americas for a long time. And I told you in our last election to choose wisely because of the international ramifications. Well, it's coming, it's happening. And those, what the US did regarding visas, well, guess what? You want to sell your passport, and a lot of CARICOM countries do this. You sell your passport to anybody with enough money. Hundreds of thousands of dollars for a passport, meaning you are a millionaire for sure, many times over. And you're not vetting them. You don't care who comes. And that person could be somebody that the US wants to avoid coming into the country. But this person will buy your passport, pretend to be one of your citizens, get a visa from your country to get into the US, and do whatever mischief they want to do. And you expect the US president to not do anything. But he did something. And our prime minister said, I told you so. And everybody vexed. Let me go a step further. So Mr. Tabeki said something, because he breaks in, like a lot of people breaks in. Let me, nobody say it as a citizen shareholder of this country. I want to be separated from CARICOM. I think that the CEO of this country should separate us from CARICOM and join in a bilateral arrangement with Guyana, who almost certainly will be willing to do the same thing, because Guyana has been stabbed in the back in the same way. The other way that CARICOM, the little islands, have stabbed us in the back is because they are less affected by the drug trade, us and Guyana. They don't care, or they don't see that the US destroying the drug trade is a good thing. Right? That's not in their minds, that's not a good reason to mash up the party. But it's we who suffer. Right? They don't suffer as badly. They don't suffer the crime as badly. They don't have Venezuelan gangs here and Colombian gangs and all the drugs and guns passing through. So they don't care. It's not in their interest. Politics is about ideology and interest. It's not in their interest. It doesn't bother them. It's in our interest. And ideologically, they sold out to, again, China for some free fuel. So that's it. That's the separation there. Ideologically and interest-wise, politically, we have nothing in common anymore. Separate. Form a new alliance with a new and rising star, Guyana. And of course, we'll be back ideologically on the right side of the world, the Western world, the democratic world.
And morning again, Andy, and to the ground report. I know about Cokie Eye, and I don't think it have a thing called Cokie Airs. What I am trying to do is to prevent the opposition to mobilize the people. The contractor that's getting the job to do road work in the country is not doing a proper job, and the government is paying the contractor to open the hole on them and not closing it back properly. So know what you're trying to defend. I saw the person open the hole in less than 2 months, twice and 3 times getting a check. I don't know that the government, Mr. Barry Palat, and then prove to the population that they're doing something. But every time these contractors dig the road, it's a bill. Are you aware of that? What you're trying to defend? I tell you all, if you all are defending and coming at me, make it make sense, okay? Don't be a political parasite. Kamala Prasad Bisasa, Miss Kamala Prasad Bisasa needs strong activists. They didn't get in just so with weak activists. You understand? It's something they pay in to do, and let it be done properly. Feel me? Respond.
Good morning, Andy. Marcia, the Mako Walker, is coming after you in the ground report because of what the lady said about her daughter yesterday. She has posted a bunch of crap on her Facebook page, calling you all political backhand and warning you and the UNC not to test her. Who cares what you think? Marcia, you spend your entire day trolling Kamala and the UNC. Why don't spend some time making a roti and some tomato choka with all the free time you got macoing people business? I saw all the rubbish you posted about me and my attacks on the narco drug cartels. Well, just for your foolishness, you're not going to be issued a U.S. visa. As Prime Minister Kamala said, you can't badmouth my country and still want to come to America with your bold-faced self. So whine to the side. Marcia, have yourself a great Christmas. Andy and all the ground report listeners, be good people, and let's be safe out there today.
Hey, where there, boy, where I come out from? You know how long I looking out for you? Trainer Trump, Mumbai. I gotta get a call and I gotta get Trainer Trump a call. So listen, nobody, go ahead.
Yeah, morning, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
So regarding the whole CARICOM thing, so I've been saying for a long time, the problem with CARICOM is that it doesn't really exist anymore. It's supposed to be a trading group where we're supposed to join together and trade among each other and stand for each other in defense and so on. But that fell apart a long time ago with something called Petrocredit, right? Trinidad and Tobago used to supply much of the Caribbean with fuel once upon a time. And the Venezuelans basically took that market from us by giving a lot of these countries free fuel. And that was a long game plan by China using Venezuelan fuel, that Venezuelan oil that is refined in fuel usually in Iran, and then shipped here to this side of the world. And the former PNM regime used to support that. They used to support smuggling of Venezuelan oil, and it used to support smuggling of Iranian fuel via something called the Black Fleet. Basically tankers that hide their registry and transponder and that kind of thing. All of that is being dismantled now, right? And because these CARICOM islands used to benefit from it, they are standing with Venezuela. Openly going against Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana, right? So my position is, everybody tiptoeing around it and trying to be politically correct. My position is that we should leave CARICOM and form an alliance with Guyana. That is the trend that the world will start going to now. All of the old alliances are falling apart. NATO, even the United Nations is on shaky ground right now. And yes, it can fall. It once had something called the League of Nations before the United Nations, and it fell. Because when you, politics is about only two things, ideology and interest. When your interests and your ideological position misalign, alliances fall. That is what's happening here with CARICOM. One, it is in our interest to see what the US is doing finish. meaning they are successful in whatever they're doing regarding Venezuela. Everything from the drug trade and yes, regime change. Right? It is for a lot of these CARICOM islands, it is not in their interest because they lose that free fuel. Right? Ideologically, a lot of those Caribbean islands, including St. Vincent, where you went and saved those people, were ideologically leaning more to China and Russia and Venezuela. Right? And now, maybe they lean back. Trinidad was the same way with the former PNM regime. Keith Rowley said openly to the Secretary of State of the United States of America that China is his preferred trading partner. We have leaned back. So as far as ideological positions, we have changed. CARICOM has not. So that's the end of the relationship there, in my humble opinion. Form a new relationship with Guyana. What we get from CARICOM a lot of the time is food. We get food from Guyana. We used to get them fuel. And a lot of manufactured products. We have a manufacturing industry here that is only really matched by Jamaica and the Caribbean. Right? Guyana needs that more than anybody. Form a proper alliance, trading bloc with Guyana regarding oil and gas, manufactured products, expertise, because we have a lot of know-how that they need, even employment, labor. Guyana is woefully underpopulated for the growth that it's supposed to experience over the next 10 years. Right? And abandon CARICOM. Now more than ever, because they have stabbed us in the back 3 times. Petrocaribe, Venezuela, and regarding the drug boats issue. Because they don't face the drug boats. We do.
Hello.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. Nobody. Go ahead, next caller. Next caller, go ahead.
Morning, Andy. Morning.
Mr. Controversy, go ahead.
Yes. This thing, I listen to this thing with Venezuela and these drug and narcos. Well, we see now that it's not drugs they own. Trump say you are making oil. Right? So it's not no drug thing they own. Drugs since
Hey.
Because that what Trump said. Trump said for himself. He won back his oil. He ain't say nothing about he won back. He said, yeah, in the beginning it started off as this drug thing. But all Trump said, and everybody in the world knows it now, that he wants back his oil. That is what the man say. It is all over the media. It's all over the world. So nobody can come and say, I am wrong. Because Trump said in his own mouth that he wants back his oil.
All right. Well, if he say that, if he say he want back his oil, my controversial friend. All right. On what grounds he said that? Is it that the oil there is really their own when they nationalize, nationalize the whole situation when Venezuela come, American companies went in, spend the money, drill, organize, hard shares, and then that boy come and nationalize and start to take over. It come like, you are your land, that your land, you went in partnership, and then just so they say, hey, they nationalize and say, hey, you do all the work, you know. You prepare everything, you know. And then they come and throw you out. Is on that grounds he talking about?
I believe so. Well, that's how everybody had to look at it. It's not like they want. So for him to get that now, he had to looking for regime change to get Maduro out so he could get his people back in to say, here what, Chevron and Exxon and all these people, all they come back and all they could drill, or they take most of the royalties, or they will give Venezuela something.
No, but he never said that.
Oil. I just saying so. No, I just saying that now. I say that, in my opinion, right? So when the American companies go back to Venezuela now, remember, it comes just like Trinidad, you know. They pay royalty. Most of the profits is the oil companies own, you know, not Trinidad's own, you know. And the same thing going on in Guyana. Most of the profits from oil goes to the company that drills and things, you know. We get royalties and taxation. That's how we just make with money. Unless we have our own companies here that even drill oil, that's how we make the money. Right? Now, back to what I was saying now with Venezuela. At the end of the day, I am in my 40s, and since I born, it have drugs in the world. And drugs have been going on, cocaine and what, because at the end of the day, what's this, Andy, too? I'm supposed to tell this. They say the marijuana they found in the swamp, right? They say it's Colombian grade marijuana. They found that, now they say the radar, the president and them say they here since September or somewhere around there, August, September, where that Colombian grade marijuana, all up, where that pass? And all them ships out there, where that pass? Now they say the radar pick it up in the swamp, but they had to pass from Colombia to Venezuela to Trinidad. So where all the marijuana pass within them 6 months or wherever, where that pass? So there's no radar to pick up when they come into Trinidad, but they find it in the swamp. Now, get me wrong, I'm not against the radar, you know. If it's a help, no problem, you know. I don't care what people say about it can't do on the ground. If the radar helping us, Andy Williams, the radar helping us, I have no problem with that. But at the end of the day, when all is said and done, Trump is not going to leave his army in the Caribbean. All his assets, they are going to move. They are going to go back to the States or wherever they come from. All their assets are going to go. That same radar in Tobago, they will pick it up and go with it because it's a mobile thing. They will take the radar. They might say, here what? If they want to buy something, we go look for something for all to buy, wherever. But that is a portable radar. They're going to take it up and go with it. That's not staying in Tobago. They will go with all their assets. They may come and say, right, we have a little partnership, or they want to buy something, we go help it. I hope this is the thing the president, the prime minister, I'm having the conversations. Here what we want need a little assets, we might want a little ship, we might buy from an American company, or wherever. I hope that's the conversation they're having. Because at the end of the day, America will leave and go. As it is doing all other nations, they pack up their assets and leave. Right? When all is said and done, when they get their way, they leave. Right? So I hope that the conversations the Prime Minister them having after you all leave, who are going to protect our borders again, because the cocaine and the drugs will not stop. That will continue, and it may even ramp up, because all that Nolan right now will ramp back up, you know, as they go on, you know. So don't feel the trade. Trinidad, as you say, and I have always known this from my little boy, they keep saying Trinidad is a transshipment point. Right? We are a transshipment point. They stay here, but the majority of it just pass through Trinidad and it's up the road going. Right? So I'm just hoping that they put in things in place to help our country when they decide to leave and not just say, all right, Trinidad, we want to help you out thing, and they go on their way. Right? I can remember what happened back in the days when they had World War and they had a base in Komuto. I was a little boy, whoever older than me may be able to say what the Americans done after Trinidad, after they left with when they come to and the World War thing. I know about that part. Right? But something must be put in place where, after your leave, we have some kind of assets that we could look forward to help protect our border, and that they just gone, and we back on Papi should same one. Back at day one again, trucks passing through and everything. And America get the oil, and them happy and pappy, and they go on their way. That is my contribution.
All right, contribution.
Drugs and them kind of thing meanwhile. But all else have a nice Merry Christmas. Looking forward to hear you on the radio come the 5th. And I say radio, will you all be continuing on YouTube? Because you know wherever international community there's may listen on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm moving without it well because we were on TV too, so it's the same thing. Well.
Yeah. Well, all right, man, Andy.
All right.
If I go again.
Go ahead, call. Good morning.
Good morning, Andy. You know, I've been listening to a lot of negative speculation. Are you hearing, Andy?
Hold on, what's up? You say listen to all sorts of speculation. Just give me 1 minute there. Let me take this landline call, but you hold on. Go ahead, landline.
Morning again, Andy.
Oh God, you gotta make it short and sweet, eh?
Mr. Controversy need to do a little more deep research when he coming across to talk about the drug trade and thing. A lot of the drugs comes from Colombia into Venezuela and then is being transported through the small islands into Miami and Florida and these places and them. So the marijuana will coming from Colombia is passed through Venezuela and enter the Caribbean. And so to say that how the radar pick it up from Colombia to Trinidad and Tobago, you have to understand the channel that it flow. And if a country like Venezuela is allowing the drugs to come through their country because they benefit from it, that is the link. You have to cut off the trade from where it is going through. So, and then when you talk about just pack up and go, the packing up and go is when you see America goes into a country in war, like when they went in Afghanistan and these places and them. After they finish, they would pack up and leave. But when you look at where they set up their interests, where it is affecting America, they set up their base. We have Guantanamo Bay. We have places all over the world where America go and set up their systems and things that protects their assets. And there are people and American facilities there for years. So with this, we know that if America come and pull out after they get rid of Maduro and that nasty, dirty, stinking regime, we know that the drug trade won't stop. We know because, let me tell you, some people understand the mafia and how big the illegal system is in the worldwide society. Banks and everything benefit from that, from corruption. And people feel is the legal aspect we have banks and things surviving. Is the illegal aspect is what supports these organizations, although they are legitimate. Places like Cayman Islands and Swiss Bank and all the illegalities of the world, is these countries benefit from that because they get all this money tax-free where they could build on their economy from that. And when you see America come now and they get rid of these people, them have now to protect, because remember, although you might get rid of Maduro and these people, they could still have people who can say, hey, we are like America, and try to do the destruction to the facilities and the assets and all kind of thing. So this is where people have to understand too. When America pull out with all the warship and all this kind of thing, they would obviously leave interest in Trinidad and Tobago to protect and to discontinue the normal flow of what continue to happen. Because that will happen as soon as let me say that they decide they pull out everything and they go. You will not stop any cartel. Just imagine people seeing every day they're blowing up ships, them boats were carrying drugs, and still man jumping on them boats and going and risking their life. That just shows how powerful this organization is. They could tell you, hey, hear what? We have you well protected. Jump on this boat and go up the road. And you, dotish now, take a little small money and jump in a boat and go and boom, you get killed. Look how often that happens. You could tell me, if you pass and a dog bite you, you go in and pass the next day again? So people have to understand how powerful these organizations is and how deep it is. And America no dotish country that as soon as they see they get rid of Maduro, they go say, okay, we go on and leave everything back to normal again. So people have to understand a little, go a little deeper and understand how the thing does work, and then we could come now and make this kind of statement. You're dealing with no peace government like Rowley and them dotish mentality that PNM people have. So that's where we have to try to understand and give what is happening a chance to bear fruit, and let Trinidad and Tobago understand that here what, all we have to gain is positive, good things happening with this trade. Forget CARICOM and thing. Them can't do nothing for Trinidad and Tobago. And once you see Trump decide that out here what, he going to put a stop to all the people who supported Maduro and
everything.
That organization. You go see how different CARICOM gets a think, and the same people who they're talking about, they're going to be coming back now to Trinidad and Tobago to try to negotiate with America to bring them back in America good book. Watch on you, see. Have a good morning, Andy.
Thank you very much. Next caller, go ahead.
Yeah, well, Barco said a lot of things there, and the caller before him was just talking a lot of negative speculation. We don't know what could happen. Because he did right in Trinidad because Trinidad is a strategic country.
Which is Mr. Country?
Trinidad is a yeah.
All right.
Trinidad is a strategically placed island. that would be with the eyes of focus on all the other Latin America countries and Cuba and all these countries. So I don't believe America would have any, they done already. What is that little ring to America, to Trinidad? It will be very beneficial to them, to us. I believe they could leave. If Kamala asks for that, they will leave it. And there's no problem in that for America, because America already wants our support now. But the biggest question is, one, if recently they found $350 million somewhere in Palaseco in jugs, 171 million in jugs in Kerr Swamp, 150 million somewhere in Diego Martin, and another 150 million somewhere in the North Coast. I don't know I can't remember the exact location. Now this is just happening between this between a 6 month period. So, all right. When those jugs come to Trinidad, the people who get in those jugs in Trinidad have to pay for it, and they have to sell it over to make a profit. You understand? The people who selling the jugs to Trinidad, they're not selling it for you to sell it and then they will get the money, It don't work so, So what I am telling you here is that all that foreign exchange, and they want USA, all that foreign exchange have to be sucked out of Trinidad somewhere to pay for these jugs. And that is a lot of money for our economy. And when this drug trade lock off, all that money, that drug money that's circulating, a lot of building and businesses that you see flourishing, all those activities will slow down, So right now it's showing normal, but later on when the true effect hits the country, we'll have a serious situation to deal with. But I would commend the government for choosing the right side. This is one occasion where Kamala Persad had made the right choice. For how many years we have been trying to get this drug and gas deal since Patrick Manning time? People going to negotiate that and had a good time with our country money. And up to now, that deal can't go through. And Kamala is right, that deal is dead. That dragon is dead. But they have invited another dragon in Trinidad, or the other dragon has invited itself. That is the CCP Chinese government. And any country that these Chinese go to, they are like parasites. They suck that country dry. They do cheap work. All the infrastructure that they build destroyed. So we have to be very careful who we choose as partners. We have, as Kamala said, we have a long-standing relationship with America, and America would never let us down. That is my belief, because they need us. And as she said again, how many thousands of our people have visas in America and whatever citizenship they have there. So she have made the right choice. We just have to keep going. And don't let these PNM detractors mind about anything, because as far as I realize, they have lost the election. They had nothing to come with. And they could grasping at straws. And this is an issue where they could try and magnify and make it some kind of disaster. And they're purely speculating too, because in the long run, it will be most beneficial to Trinidad. And whether it is beneficial to Trinidad, it will show that the people who are opposing this U.S. presence in Trinidad, they have failed. And they are only making bad choices and making a lot of noise, because they have nothing else to gripe at. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you very much.
MLA's fears latest discord with regional leaders will cause major TNT reaction. Prime Minister Kamala Persad Bissessar. Antigua and Barbuda Prime Minister
Go ahead, caller.
I'm going to say, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And Andy, I want to tell the people of this country once again, do not take on these CARICOM leaders. The country is going down the road. The country is going down because in the last 9 years, these Caribbean countries was on top of us. They was on top of us. But the leadership of Kamala Prasad Bissessa is what made Trinidad the hottest country in the Caribbean today. Do not get tired. And the fact remains that I was telling people that, and the Prime Minister said, who you want us to support? We have over 300,000 Trini people. She also going to say that we make billions of dollars from America and 0% from Venezuela. Who you want us to support? We have to give the support to where we know that our revenue, because it's like this. If Maduro give us a little sanction, because it was a sanction. But if America puts sanction on Trinidad and Tobago, our economy will bust. It's a movement we are building. Today, the lowest crime rate in the country. Today, the healthcare is working again. You're seeing doctors in the hospital, teachers coming out, people feeling to work because they're getting their incentive to work. People are feeling happy. It have a little bunch of them who just kind of upset and others are them who on a PNM agenda. But the country is running well. Country is healthy again. The country is strong again. Our borders are safe again. When last you see these Venezuelans taking risks on a pirogue, paying the churn on a pirogue, and coming over to our country, then coming again. Because they was coming here, taking our money, change it into US, and go back. They was killing our economy. Drugs start coming, guns start coming out from the ghetto. Them boy, them saying, boy, weed expensive. Weed going up. Because weed hard to get. There's no weed, there's no cocaine. My pastor say, oh boy, Kingsley, by the government, by your UNC government, the weed is hard to get. Drugs ain't coming in the country again. They understand that. In the next 5 years, this country will be one of the safest countries where tourists from all over the world want to come again. In the last 9 years, tourists wasn't coming here. Tourists wasn't coming here at all. Today, tourists line up by ships. Ships line up to come to our country. Go out there and spread the gospel truth about the UNC. Go out there and defend our government. Go out there and go on the pages of them in Barbados, in monthly pages. Go on the Antigua Prime Minister pages. Go and defend your government. Go out there. Stand for it. It's a movement. It's one of the strongest movement that Kamala Prasad and the UNC is building. That we must be never be left behind again. Because once this country do good, our children to come, we do a better place. So stand firm, hold the faith, hold the line, keep it on the track, go out there, go on social media, go on the radio, spread it, not the propaganda, spread the gospel truth and the facts. Tell them what the government is doing. Go on the UNC page, go on the MP page, go on the government page, follow the government. Sorry, you could have able to debate my facts and evidence come from the government.
Thank you.
Not no talk show host or YouTuber or no fake people. Come from the government. I want to say it. Andy?
Yes, my brother.
Andy?
Yes, my brother.
Yes, so as I close, Andy, I go now, as I close. I hoping that we are, before the 4 years finish, we see Trump come to our country. I hope our government is trying to lobby, it's trying her best to get Trump present to our country, to see our country and to see how much billions of dollars. In the last eight months, Trump bringing $19 trillion, the first president in the history of America. In less than a year, $19 trillion he bring in. We could deal with some of that money. Andy, thank you very much.
Nice. Well, I play all the voice notes played. It's just take out 2-3 more calls and let's wrap up. Morning call.
Blessing uprising Andy, Lennox, and the whole of Trinidad Tobago. Andy.
Go ahead, KFC.
I see the Honorable Minister on the toy drive yesterday. I passed out the credit to the ones. I got a bag on the toy for them.
Who minister?
Thanks. My minister, all the trying to cause Kuchua Bakarawi minister. That's my minister. And the idea I already support. It I think King KFC obviously I decided on her bug minister thing about. You don't know the politics of that. A young in the game, I understand this game is a serious game. You have to know what you're doing and know what you're saying. For 2026, things could change up and you never know.
So you pass and you chance and you check your MP and you get a little
the community, but the Stefana, they have where lots of kids and things and they get a little treat and the little toy and things. That's a blessing. She put less money in the community around now.
All right. Well, all right.
One day.
Yeah, boy.
Big up Kingsley. Just now you in Talk City just now, eh? So Kingsley and my support full 100. So I will support Kingsley and defend the government because at the end of the day, either UNC supporter, it's a two political party, the PNM or the UNC. Because we're bright enough to have a third force in this country. Eh? So and they just look to and listen and waiting for it. When they pass it and check, bye-bye.
Yes, boy. Oh, God, today, most like this today. You know that, I have to check here. You know
I'm doing some cup. I'm doing some cup, baby, and look at the formula curtains and things. And I give them thanks to life, every little small thing I get, have I?
Yeah.
Look after me, have I?
Yeah.
Bless. Have a blessed new year, man.
I make and try check KFC, you know. If me check KFC, me work KFC, come on. Start to cry, hey? And you want to check
No. And then I reflect and watch all this game is. This game is a choppy game. So Andy, you have a blessed and prosperous New Year. And take it away nation, get it and all that stuff and you rest of talk shows and whatever blessed and peaceful Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year. Must good morning to the king of the radio. Kingsley! Yeah, you might support full 100. Bless.
Oh boy. Well, Trinidad and Tobago, it was nice. Don't forget tonight, Corridor Transformation. Yours truly, Lennox Smith. After make some money run the game, preparing for it to go mainstream. Things are being put in place. So until tomorrow morning, please God, same time. Hey, I know don't forget, you know who I want to call. I want to find out what's going on. Yeah, I want to find out what's going on. Yeah. Oh boy. And don't forget to get Dave and Debs a call. Tomorrow will be the last day. If they get the best of best, I ain't gonna lie, boy. See the sheet sets on them with them curtain matching. That thread count, the 1800 thread count. I ain't gonna lie, only give them a call. They have them best sheet and the other things, even only give them a call. Don't forget to give them a call at 332-4912. 332-4912. Dave and Debs was supposed to be just at 3 days. But just for us, they'll go till tomorrow, please God, eh? Yeah. So give Dave and Debs a call, man. And Brown here. Audrey, how are we going? So each and every one of you until tomorrow morning, please God, same time, same place, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Yours truly, the Pitbull of Radio. We are out of here.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, boy. Angelo, you go just the day before and the morning before, you go just call man, let me know Angelo. So I go just pass.